my name is Kelly of I'll Have Another Slice, and I'm here with my daughter Grace, and today we're going to show you a quick and easy zucchini carrot bread that I'm sure your family is going to love. First, before we got started, we washed our hands, so we have clean hands. That's always important whether you're baking or cooking. This is called a quick bread, so that means that we're not going to use any yeast or anything like that. It's just going to be a basic leavening ingredient that's going to help the bread to rise. So in this bowl we have, what do we have in here, Grace? Flour. And to that we're going to add our spices, things to make it really earthy and spicy. We have cinnamon, clove, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice. So you can add that into the bowl, Grace. Just dump it on in. There we go. And also we're going to add the last bit of this out. Then we're going to add our leavening agents. We have baking soda, baking powder, and then we also have some salt.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can dump it in. Good job. All right, you can sit that right here in this bowl. Okay? And then we're going to just whisk it together.
Can I do
Sure. I'll help you. We're going to whisk it all together because we want it all to be mixed together. We don't want any lumps of baking soda or baking powder in the batter. You're doing a wonderful job, Grace. All right, so that looks really good. We're going to set this aside and work on our wet ingredients. All right, so here we have our bowl. And in this bowl, we're going to add some eggs.
Can I do that?
This way.
Ooh,
All right. Eggs. So we're going to whisk up our eggs.
Me.
We're going to whisk up our eggs really nice. And then we're going to add sugar. And whisk this together really well.
Can I do it? I want to do it.
And this is a good recipe to get your kids involved. Every time you get in the kitchen, if you have a little extra time, it's always nice to get your kids involved in the kitchen so they can learn how to measure ingredients and mix. Okay, we're going to add in some vegetable oil. Okay. And we're going to mix that in.
I see it inside. I can mix it. Is this easy?
All right.
That looks like applesauce.
It kind of does look like applesauce. But this is egg, sugar, and vegetable oil.
But
These are our vegetables.
If you mix it together, it looks like applesauce.
Okay, now we're going to add in some vanilla. That's going to make it really yummy.
Can I mix it?
Wait a minute.
Applesauce doesn't look like that. But it looks like pancakes.
Okay. The next thing we're going to add, and this is our special ingredient that we just started recently adding to the quick bread, to the zucchini carrot bread, but we noticed that it added a lot of great flavor, and that's the zest of one orange. So I have some here that I've already grated, but I just wanted to show you quickly how I do it. So here's your orange, and we use something called a microplane, and this just allows you to get the outer zest of the orange off. And this is where all the orange flavor and essential oils remain, and that's on the outer part of the orange. So we just want to get a lot of good flavor in here and incorporate it into our bread. And it's going to be like that little secret ingredient that you add into your bread that it's going to taste really good, and some people may not know what it is, but it's the orange. So Grace, we're going to whisk this up together.
I did already.
Oh, you did? Okay. Let me whisk it up a little more. The last thing we're going to add is our carrots and our zucchini. Now we love to add carrot in our zucchini bread. It gives it another layer of texture and color. But if you wanted to add just zucchini to your bread, you can replace the carrots with the zucchini. You can do that as well. But we like to do, I'm going to switch this out, Grace. I think it's time to use the spatula.
Can I have one?
Just a minute. Yeah, you can hold this one. Just a minute. I'll let you whisk, fold in the next step.
I got one.
Okay. All right. Now that we have all of our wet ingredients together, this is how easy this bread is. So we're going to go in with our dry ingredients. Okay. So we're going to add a little bit of our dry ingredients in at a time. Just a minute, Grace. Hold on to your spatula. I'm going to add a little bit of this in at a time. And fold it in.
Oh, I can make
And it's important to fold it in a little bit at a time because we don't want to over mix this. You know, with any bread, if you over mix it, especially with a quick bread, if you over mix it, it'll get really tough. So thank you, Grace. Let's add the rest of our flour and our dry ingredients.
I want my spatula.
Okay. All right. Let's get a last couple more mixes in before we add it into our pans. Now, as you can see, this is really quick, really easy, and it won't take you any time to do this. Now, our carrots and zucchini, I grated them in the food processor, but you can always do it in a box grater, by hand with a box grater if you don't have a food processor. It allowed it to be really quick and easy for me. So I have 2 standard size loaf pans here that I buttered and floured. Okay, Grace, I think we're finished with the spatulas. Put that to the side. Okay, now we're going to add it into the pans. Thank you, Grace. And just evenly add it into the pans. And I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. And we're going to bake this for about 45 minutes or longer, depending on how your oven is. And you know it's done when the toothpick inserted in the Grace in the middle comes out clean. So there we have it. Just going to smooth it out a little bit and we're going to bake it in the oven.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Okay, I'll see you back when it's done. After it comes out of the oven, about 45 minutes or a little longer depending on your oven. So our zucchini bread is out of the oven, and as you can see, it makes 2 full loaves of zucchini bread. It took about a little over an hour in my oven for it to cook. But since it makes 2 loaves, you're more than welcome to share one with a friend. But in our house, these 2 loaves don't stand a chance. I wanted to let Grace try a piece that I've already started cutting. Here you go, Grace. Try it and let me